Okay. Very short video. Okay. What are you curious about? What are you wondering? What are you wondering about? What are you curious about?
How many flavors are in
No.
How many rows? What is the why school stop the inside of the ball? Why
All right, so stopping our conversations in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Some questions I heard were how many cubes are in the box? How many rows are there? Why is it called domino? In width, maybe height too. Any other question or wondering that you don't see up there that you have? Yes, Amelia? If we can stop throwing the markers around, please. It's distracting. What's that? Why did Graham Fletcher do that? Again, if I hear the marker, it's gone. So stop. Don't drop it. You don't get to use a marker anymore. Oh, what happened?
What is the volume?
What's the volume?
Why there's no talking?
Why was there no talking?
What is the video show?
Is there?
Why there's one in the corner? Oh yeah. Why should I go?
Done. Give the board to somebody else. If you can't have the marker in your hand, then you can't use it. And the marker. Okay. There's marker too. What do you mean one in the corner? The cube?
Yes.
Oh, why did he show a cube?
Yes. I know I did the video. Sure.
Okay. Let's answer some of these questions. Why did he show a cube? Yeah, problem.
To show us like a cubic unit in that video, what size was it?
Okay.
So you can figure
Why do you think he made the video?
math.
Are you thinking about how many cubes are in a box and you're thinking about volume?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the purpose of the video. It's kind of okay. Thank you. So the video was made to maybe get you intrigued about volume and at least to ask a question and answer it. We'll find out how many cubes are in there. Just hold on. Yep.
I think that maybe it's about the density, but you can get that.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Why is it called Domino? Anybody want to take a guess? Yeah,
Because it's the name of the brand. The sugar
it's the name of the brand. That's all. You'd have to ask them why they call it Domino. Maybe they like Domino. Okay. Why is there no talking? Probably because it doesn't need to be. Doesn't want to distract you with words and talking. So this is what I want you to do. Right now, I want you to write down an estimate that you think is way too low about the number of sugar cubes that are in that box. I want you to write down an estimate that you think is way too high of the number of cubes that would be in the box. And I want you to write down an estimate that you think is about Goldilocks. It's about just right. It's a Goldilocks guess. That you think is the amount. So too low, too high, and just right. And write those on your boards, please.
Can you show us like the boxes with the cube?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Huh?
Also like this part. Not like this part, like this part.
Oh, he does that at some point. Here, I'll replay the whole video.
Yes, please. Yes.
All right, so too low, too high, just right. Give you another 30 seconds. What, this? Pablo, is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
That's something else. So that's like 100 years. Yeah, or 100% or something like that. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, so show me your boards, and I'm going to keep track. So we got 50, 250, 100. I want to go in some sort of order, so I'll go kind of
So
counterclockwise.
can we? We're confused.
Yeah.
Can you give us some time though?
No, keep them down. No, I mean it all depends. Okay, I'll skip you guys for now. Behind. Yeah, Pablo. 170 is too low, too high is 220. You're just right is 205? 220? Yeah, Pablo. 230, 200, 100? All right. So 20, 300, 100? 100, you said? Bath, Martin.
Wait a second.
30, 104, or 100? And yeah.
So below?
120, 300, 150?
Yeah.
I think it's, I find this stuff fascinating. Ilana, you guys got one?
Yeah.
60, 260, 100? You know, and when I was thinking about this last night, when I was kind of looking at the video, my first thing, I would have been like, too low, 1, too high, 1 million. That's what I would have done. Because I know that there's no way there's just one cube in there, and I know there's no way there's a million. Other than that, I'm like, I have no idea what's going on there.
Maybe it's just one. A giant.
But to fill the box,
Maybe.
he already showed me one. I know there has to be more than one. All right, so in order to figure out how many cubes are in there, what are some measurements that we might need? Yeah, Camila.
No, that's
No, that 100 is not. That's not how much it is.
When it turns, we can read because there has to say.
On the other side is where the actual answer is. So you will find the answer. Nobody has the answer. You're just right. No one has it right. So if you think you saw the answer, you do not have the answer.
How do you know?
Because I know what the answer is. I already have looked through everything. I know what's going on. None of you have the answer right now. What information do you need in order to figure out how many cubes are in there? Yes, Pablo.
We need to look at what is the size of the cubic unit, and then see
Can we
how
sit up,
much
please?
it can be of
Go to bed
height,
earlier.
how much it can be of
Go to bed
width,
earlier.
and how much it can be of how much is like the size, the height.
Okay. What do you think? Do you agree with him? And what do you agree upon? Or do you want to respectfully apologize to him and ask him to explain again? I mean, or don't apologize. No, like if you're not sorry, please don't. I don't want to force you to apologize. Do you want to find out what he had to say or no? Okay. Can you repeat that, please?
That we need to see the size of the cubic unit and then see how much it can fit of height, how much it can fit of length.
Okay. So Paulo was saying we need to know the measurements of sugar cubes when it comes to the width, the length, and the height. So what I'm going to do for you right now is I will show you the base. I will show you the base. So that is the base. So now, on the base, now our too low, too high, just right. Now mine would change from 1 in a million and stuff, because now I have more information. So now I want you to do a new too low, too high, and just right when it comes to this new information about the base.
Know how much is the height plus the
You know the base right now. So something that's too low, too high, and just right.
Can you show us the box again, Mr. Lake? Oh my gosh, Mr. Lake. Can I get a ruler?
Nope. Hey, Anna Sophia, can I help you out? What's 18 times 10?
180.
180. What's half of 180? What's half of 180? What is half of 180? 90. What is 180 plus 90? 270. 18 times 15 is 270. You don't need to use the algorithm. Algorithms are a waste of time. Think about the numbers. Make it easier on yourself. Do you remember your team from the other day? Who works with Pedro? You're here, right? With Crystal? No. Who was working with Pedro the other day?
Can you show that?
You don't remember when we were on the Monday with the board and the marker who you were working with?
Okay. Mr. Lake, can you please show like down can you go down?
We'll just hook up with people. Who only has 2 people right now? Or 1? Juliana, are you just working by yourself? You guys are working together? Doesn't look like you're working together at all. Looks like Juliana's doing work and you two are just talking to each other.
Mr. Lake, can you scroll
Then get
down?
closer to each other.
Can you
Who
scroll
only has
down?
2 people right now? 3 3, 3, 3,
Scroll down, please.
2. There you go.
Can you scroll down so we can see?
The 18 again.
Yes.
Jerónimo wants to copy me.
Wait. So, and yeah.
No, claro. No.
There is one cube missing.
No, it's just kind of pushed a little bit back. It's there.
100. Exactly.
I guess. I'm 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, so you're too low, too high, just right. Team 1 here. 100, 200, 700. Oh, wait, sorry. I got that backwards. All right, 2. You got a new one? Low, high, and just right?
8, high, 800, and just right, 270.
8. 800?
Yeah.
And what?
270.
270. 3. 170, 230, 216. 2, what was it? 230? 217? 216. Four.
You pass, Mr. Light.
You guys are the last one.
1,000.
1,050, 1,200. Oh, that's interesting. You're just right now. Was you're too high before?
Yeah.
Fascinating. If you're not taking this opportunity to look at your other friends and their predictions, you're wasting your time. So if you're having side conversations, you're not participating in learning at this point. 50, 900, 203. Six. Right over there, Marty.
No, 100. High, 700.
700.
And the right one, 240.
240. And 7.
A billion.
Too low, 1.
1.
What?
Too high,
A billion.
1,000.
1,000.
1,000, that's a billion.
Just right?
And the right, 270.
270.
2.
9.
If you see me, then stop.
I see you.
Now, for me, if I know that the base is 18, then now a better estimate for what's too low would be 18. Because I know at least one base is 18. Too high, I'd probably think there's no way there's 100 rows in there. So that would be 1,800. I'm keeping it a multiple of 18 because now I know the base is 18. So it only makes sense that all of my answers should be a multiple of 18. And then I would do probably what Group 7 did. They, and group 2, I'm guessing, maybe you did this as well. They took the number 18 and they multiplied it by what they think, what the height is. And they got an answer. So if you're just right isn't a multiple of 18, and quite frankly, I choose 15 because it's easy to figure out. Like I was telling them, 18 times 10, 180. Half of 180 is 90. 180 plus 90 is 270. I don't have to do any sort of algorithm to figure that out. All right. What is the last piece of information that we need in order to figure out the answer?
Height. How many rows?
Height? The height. All right. Who do we think is going to be, who's closest right now? 200, 270, 216, 200, 203, 240, 270. Does everybody feel like their own guess is the best guess?
Yes.
Yeah?
I guess.
I'll tell you what, there's one or more people that are, I believe it's 2 away from the right answer. 2.
There is somebody's correct.
No, there's 2 away. Nobody has it correct. Let me make sure I don't share the answer in this next one. I think I have it set up right. Okay, good.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so now this time, how many sugar cubes are there? Show me an answer. Talk to your team. What's the answer? How many sugar cubes are there? Not shouting out, writing it on your board. What's the answer? Writing it on your board. What's the answer?
Why? Because you already multiplied
So we have.
What doesn't make sense?
So we have to take a 4 minutes. 18 times 11. So 18 times 10. That's 100.
No, it's still
180, and then which is 238.
So I'm sorry. You do 18 times 10. You get 180, and then what do you do next?
I know it.
What do you think you do next?
I have to multiply it.
Yeah, which is what? What do you have to multiply by 1? You're telling me you have to do 18 times 11, right? So you do 18 times 10 is 180. Now what do you do? What by 1? 18? So what's 18 times 1? Now what do we do? We have 180 and 18. Huh? Oh, okay. What's the answer? It was 180 plus 18. How do you get a 6 there, guys? What's 0 plus 8? All right, wrapping up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 0. Are ending our conversations and eyes up here, please. We got eye contact from all people. Again, just looking up here. That's what I need from you right now. Show me a respectful audience. If we work together during the time and we finish with time remaining, then we can do something else. You can play with the board. But you're not going to ever get that opportunity if we continue to waste time. So can you show me your answers, please? So we have. All right. Here, let's do this
We
now.
have to do too low, too high, and
Nope, just what is your answer? Okay, so
Oh my god, there's no light. Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my god, your hand looks so creepy.
come on. Okay, so this naturally leads into a number talk. Oh, Mr. Light, you're going to have us learn more, so we're better mathematicians? How dare you? What are you, like a teacher or something? Who cares about our brains and want us to be the best versions of yourselves? Yes, I'm sorry, I do. I do want you to be better at the end of the day than you were at the beginning. That's kind of my thing. And will I structure something so that it's more and deeper and you're learning different things all the time? Yes. So 6 times 3 times 11, that was the problem. What is your answer? Show it to me, please. We have 188, 198, 198, 198, 198. Anybody else? Answer back. 185. Okay, so obviously one answer is right. Well, I can't say obviously. There is a right answer up there. Okay, there is a right answer. When we're talking about math and calculations, there is only one answer. I'm trying to think.
Sometimes.
When we're talking about not calculations using numbers, there's always one answer. Okay. Never mind. In this case, there was one answer. I will say that. In this case, there was one answer. All right. So, somebody who wants to support one of the answers and how you solved it. Anna Sophia.
And I support
Ladies and gentlemen. For me to focus for the next 10 minutes. Real quick, give me a thumbs up. Do you have a bedtime? Do you have a time you go to bed every night?
yeah.
I give thumbs up, thumbs to the side of no. I bet I can guess who does and who doesn't.
At what time should you do?
It all depends on what time you wake up. How many people get 9 hours of sleep or more every night? 9 hours.
Normally, but no, 9, no.
Yeah, because Colombia's game.
Okay.
I gotta sleep on tonight. And
All right, so 198. The most important, this is when you need to reach down deep. Tomas, Martine, everyone. Sorry for saying your name. I shouldn't have said your name. It was my mistake. I apologize. I should have gotten your attention somewhere else. This is when you need to pull down deep and want to learn. This is when you should have a drive in you that says, I want to learn something. So I'm going to focus for the next 5 minutes. And I'm going to listen to people. And I'm going to get a new appreciation for numbers because that's what's going to happen. I'm going to learn a new way to multiply that's going to make my life better. So I'm going to really find this important and go. I'm going to get a new sense of numbers. So I'm going to control it. I'm just going to, you know what? My ball isn't important. My friend doesn't exist right now. I get to talk to him in about 5 minutes. I don't need to know what happened last night right now. I know I can do that at another time. I'm going to have self-control right now and make a decision to learn. That's what I'm going to do for myself right now. So, Anna Sophia, how did you and your team figure out 198?
So we did 18 times 10.
And you got 18 because that was the base. Okay. So your first step was 18 times 10.
And that gave us 180.
180.
Plus the
Oops, sorry. 180.
plus the 18 that was left because of the 1.
There's one left over, so there's 118 left.
Yeah.
So we did 18, and that gives you 198. Anybody want to support a different answer or give a different way they figured out an answer? Yes, Camila?
I'm going to put 198
Uh-huh.
because I know that's 11 times 3 is 33.
Okay.
By
So you went 11 times 3 is 33.
and then I did 33 times 6. And that
And how did you do 33 times 6? What does that mean?
just this the like
So you know you were able to control yourself for 2 minutes. That's how long you were able to control yourself without talking. It was 2 minutes. So set the bar higher for yourself. Let's see if we can be 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. Let's see if we can go 3.
so I put 6 under the 3 and I did 6 times 3, 18, and then 6 times 3 the other 18, plus 1 more.
Okay, so you went 33 times 6 and just you did the algorithm. So you said you did 6 times 3 and got 18, and then did 6 times 3 and got another 18 plus 1 more, which is 19. So you got 18 and 19, and what did that give you?
Then it gives me
How does 18 and 19 give you 198?
no, because I put the 1 up in the 3.
Oh, so the what? Which one are you talking about,
Uh,
gentlemen? So again, that took about 2 minutes.
the 8. So
Okay, so this one
this
now what? It just moves over to the 3.
to the 10.
Does it change it to a 4?
Yeah, something like that.
And then 6 times 4, or it's 6 times?
It just adds up the number that gave me 6 times.
Oh, okay. So it's 6 times 3, 18. This one goes over this 3, and then it's 6 times 3 is 18 plus 1 is 19, and so I have 19 and 8. And then what does that do?
I just put together.
You just put them together, and that gives us 198. You know how I would have figured that out? 30 times 6 is 180. 3 times 6 is 18. 180 plus 18 is 198. And that way I know what the numbers are meaning. Sometimes when it comes to an algorithm, we're not really sure why numbers are shifting and what I'm crossing out and all that. But if I can break down, let's stop drawing, please. If I can break down a number to make the math easier on me, do it. Do it. Did anyone have those who got 185? What was the process to get 185?
No, I do
No, awesome. What was the error?
that I think no that I calculate that and I have an answer that I don't that I was wrong.
No, but like so you said you calculate that. What does that mean?
Well,
We need, now everyone is super focused because they know I need to focus for 1 minute on someone's mistake so I can learn from someone about their mistake and apply it to myself. So we do that by listening and not talking because we have 2 ears and 1 mouth which means that listening is twice as important than talking.
But we can hear.
You can hear while you're talking.
But that's not respectful.
Who was talking? And what happened?
That he make an error because he was I didn't hear that because
Okay, I don't want to put you on a spot to make you feel bad or to show that you're wrong, but he said more than that. So maybe we can't hear everything if we're talking.
That we, my group at 33, 33, we put like 33, but like, well, I don't know how to say. We put like.
So you first did 3 times 11 for 33.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we put 6 33s and we add them. But
Ah,
I
gotcha.
forgot to add a number. And that gave me 185. And
Okay.
it's wrong.
Let me ask you something real quick. No. Well, this is what we're talking about. One thing that we need to start thinking about is thinking about our answers. So we should all know how to multiply by 10, right?
Yes.
See, you'll find out doing math, if you have tens and multiples of tens, makes your life really easy. So if I have 18 times 11, or if I have 33 times, no, that wouldn't work out. Well, 33 times 6, I know 33 times 10 is 330. I know what half of 330 is. It's a way to think about it. But if I know I have 18 times 11, I know what 18 times 10 is 180. So I know my answer needs to be above 180, probably by 18.
Okay.
So I think it's thinking about answers, thinking about numbers. The people who got 188, what'd you guys do?
198 here. And we like just
Sorry, what was their problem? What mistake did they make first? Let's honor their mistake first.
that they were that Sebas was multiplying. Yes, they forgot to add.
Something happened in their adding of 633s. Okay, awesome. So what was your guys' error?
here that we just multiplied 18 times 11 and I thought
Oh, like you use the algorithm? You use the algorithm?
No, but no, that I did, for example, it was 11 plus 11 multiplied 18. So I first did 8 multiplied by 11, that is 88.
Okay.
So then I multiplied the 11 by the 10 and we get 188. So that's why I get it wrong. I did it wrong.
What was that last part you said?
That
No. I'm asking somebody else. What was that last part you said? What was that last part he said? What was that last part he said? What was that last part he said? What was the last part he said? What was the last part he said? Yep. What was the last part he said? What was the last part he said? What was the last part he said?
He said that he then did 11 times 10 and then he said that it was 188.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Pablo. Doesn't that feel, you know Pablo was listening to you. Doesn't that feel good? Everybody else, I don't know. We have people we can blame. Or Cristobal was talking too softly. The next time, if someone is talking too softly, what can you do?
ask him to
You can politely say, hey, can you speak up so I can hear you? You're important to me. I want to hear you. I'll probably start doing that now, asking people at some point, what did the person just say, to check who's listening and who isn't, to help you all out a little bit. So you said 18 times 10. No, 10 times 11 and got 188. So that seems to be a big leap for me. So you did 8 times 11, 88, 10 times 11, 188. So what does that mean?
But I forgot to add some number. That's why I get it wrong.
But no, you said 18 times, So then you have 10 times 11, and then you just did 188. So explain that to me. Because I think I know what happened.
What do you think? I first did 8 times 11.
Right here. 8 times 11 is 88. And then you did 10 times 11, and then you thought 188.
No, I thought that it was 100, but it was 110. So he forgot.
So you did 10 times 10.
Yes. That's what I did.
You did 10 times 10. Now,
Mr. Not coming.
because 10 times 10 is 100, and 100 plus 88 is 188.
If I didn't forget to do that, if I remember that 11 plus 10, 11 times 10 was 110, I will get it.
The other thing I would challenge you with too is if you know it's 18 times 11, a checkpoint, a benchmark is something that we set for ourselves to give us a good indication whether we're right or wrong, is 18 times 10. What's 18 times 10? 180. So then you get the answer 188. It might go, well, that seems wrong. Or you might just not even think about it. But if you set yourself a benchmark that you like, my answer should be above this, then that might help you out. Maybe not. Maybe. Okay.
My process.
Yeah, what was your process? It was different for 198?
No, it's 198. But
No, but it was different to get 198? Mm-hmm.
so I did 6 times 11 and 3 times 11.
So 6 times 11 is 66.
Yes,
3 times 11
is 33.
is 33
And I add them up. That's
to 99.
That's 99. And then I multiply to 99 times 2, and that gives me 100.
Oh, because you kind of set this up. Oh, you did. This is almost kind of like an algebra thing. So you did 6 times 11 plus 3 times 11, all multiplied by 2. It's a pretty advanced algebra thing that you did. So that is one way. That's kind of, if you want to talk about the math that Laura did, that is a way to go about it. For me, the most efficient strategy, 18 times 10 plus 18. 18, I can do 18 times 10, 180 plus 18, 198.
I did that also,
Good to go.
but they
Okay.
did it first.
So you figured out a different one. Good. Awesome. We're 4 minutes past what we should be done with because of all the time that was taken. So we can't learn how to sketch and we can't do things because we decide to mess around. We're not going to do word study right now. We're going to do something else. This is what I want you to do. People, just how do you get yourself ready to learn? So in a notebook, back at your desk, I want you to write down what are the steps that you take.
In what number?
I don't care. Anything you want to do.
You should tell me.
Word study. In whatever notebook you want, for Alana, it will be the word study. What is your process to get ready so you are ready to learn something? Is it the same when it comes to math and reading and writing and stuff? Is it the same process? Is it a different process? Think about your different parts of the day and what do you do to get yourself mentally ready to learn? And write that down for me, please. Okay? Donkey Flutes.
I invented that you